Temple, I don't trust you, okay? I would shoot you personally. Generic intro in the Duck Goesmoo here, back with some more Red vs. Blue. Today we're watching Season 15, Episode 9 and 10. If you want to find my reaction to Episodes 7 and 8, I'll leave that up there. I'll see the link down below in the description. Also be a playlist on the channel with my other Red vs. Blue videos, going in chronological order of when I watched them. Definitely check out last video. I remember editing that video and I was super excited to show all of you just that video because I really enjoyed it. The whole Spencer thing and the blues and reds. Definitely go and check that video out. It's fantastic. But season 15 hasn't been bad. Like, it hasn't been as bad as everybody's making it out to seem. It's definitely different. Like, they're kind of just all over the place, and it's kind of hard to predict what's going to be what and what makes sense and what's going to happen, which I kind of like that because it kind of keeps me on edge. It's not like, oh, this is going to happen. It's obvious because of just how the story is happening. It's very unpredictable, and I enjoy that, and I hope you are too. I currently have strep throat, so if you ever see me look like I'm in pain or my voice crack or anything like that, that's why. It sucks, but I gotta get videos out, right? I'm not just gonna be sick and not upload videos like a normal person. Nah. Just shout out to the pages down below. I wouldn't be able to do this day in and day out without them. They get a daily access to videos, and they allow me to do this day in and day out and help me through my channel getting deleted and everything. Which reminds me, if you do enjoy my videos, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. It would mean so much to me. There's also a Discord server you can join that has like 1,800 members on it. That's completely free to join, and there's a great community, so if you need some new friends or you need some people to talk to, definitely check that out. There's almost a chat for almost anything you could ever need, okay? So if you want to have a political debate, you can have that. If you want to have a therapy discussion or vent and scream out into the void, we have that. You want to play D&D? I know the D&D sessions go over pretty well on the Discord server. And there's tons of stuff. Art commissions, art, anime, NSFW. There's everything you could ever want. So definitely check that out if you're interested. It's a great community. But, see, that's one of the things that's painful to do. But I mean, Season 15's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I mean, compared to Season 13, it's not good. But Season 13 was amazing, so you can't really hold that against it. But Season 14, pretty good too. And a lot of people told me to skip that for some reason. But let's get on into Season 15, Episode 9. I don't trust the blues and red. Hey, it's Blake. Oh god, the new Cleavy? Knucklevy? I think it's a Knucklevy.
Rank, serial number. That's all you're getting.
Can I have captions, please? Please, can I have captions?
Well, that's a good place to start. I have no idea what your actual name is. Every record I ever found just says Sarge.
I see right through your ploy, clear as glass.
There is no ploy. I just don't know your name.
Clear as glass.
Ha, you think you'll just butter me up when I least expect it? Whambo! You pry open my mind prison and suck out my brain beans. Well, I'm not falling for it. I'm old.
Oh, he's still paranoid, isn't he?
The interrogation game. Pay attention, missy. You might just learn a thing or two.
Well, if we're not going to talk, we can just cut. I don't know why you asked for this interview.
To keep
He asked for an
an eye
interview?
on you. You see, Temple and Surge don't trust you. They sent me to find out what you know, so while you think you're interrogating me, I'll secretly be interrogating you to find out what you know about them. Ha ha! Oh, no.
What?
What?
I realize now that I've just spilt all my brain beans.
Yes, you've been interrogated.
Oh, damn, you're good.
Please, if you could just tell me
Who
your
needs a
name?
I
waterboard?
underestimated you. The student has become the teacher. Touche.
Just cut, Jax.
Was that necessary?
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, there's a giant
Hello,
fish that I hate.
This feels a little awkward, but I wanted to express my gratitude and admiration for you and your amazing performance back at the Gulch.
Nope.
Temple,
Nope.
We just met, so I
Nope.
should let you know that flattery isn't going
Nope.
to get you anywhere. You can't
Nope.
butter me up.
Yeah, you can.
But do go on. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen, man. You fight like a freelancer.
I don't
It was
trust
like
this.
I bore witness to a bright star of
How do you know what a
hope
freelancer
shone
fights
through
like?
the clouds amidst a dark and terrible whirlpool. I don't think I've been called a star before, but if the shoe fits, This fight has felt so hopeless for us.
And he's
what
the
we're
team
going
leader.
up against. I mean, we're just a bunch of dumb rejects hurling ourselves against impossible odds.
I don't trust him.
You gave me a real sense of hope. Well, it's not the first time I've helped a bunch of hopeless people in need. I'm just doing what I do best. Well, second best, if you know what I mean. You know I do. Sex, right? Yeah. The other thing I wanted to bring up is perhaps a bit more sensitive. It's about that reporter. Dylan, there's nothing between us. What do you really know about her? Not much.
What?
She kind of helped out a little bit. Yeah, I just worry about her agenda. I mean, those journalist types, they don't give a shit about real people. They just care about selling their stories and getting their book deals and leaving us plebes to our fate. We're kind of like lab rats to them. That seems kind of extreme, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you're right. She did warn you about that bounty hunter, though, right?
What bounty hunter?
Huh. She knew about him, didn't she? She said so at your gulch. I'm only saying something because I've been used enough times in my life already. Yeah, I know that song. Man, she probably led that asshole straight to me. Whoa.
Yeah.
Dick, move.
Temple, I don't trust you, okay?
Hey, Tucker.
I would shoot you personally.
This glitch in the Matrix shit is gonna give me a migraine. Oh, they've got a Bizarro Doc 2, huh? What's your rip-off name? Brock? Schmock?
Oh, hey, Tucker. It's me, Doc. You know me.
Whoa, Doc? The hell are you doing here?
Just hanging out with the Blues and Reds. These guys are my
homies. Wait. Do they
Oh,
actually treat you like friends?
I was just telling Simmons and Donut, your reporter friend, that I've known these guys for years.
Do you find it weird that they're like, I don't know, bootleg versions of us?
Bootleg.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, it's actually vice versa. Like, they're the originals, and you're the crappy copy.
No.
Yeah, they're the real McCoys, and you are the non-McCoy.
No.
They are like iPods, and you are like Zunes.
We were
God, Zunes.
No
God,
way,
I had one.
Their gulch was like way before yours. That's why they're the Fruit Loops, and you are just the generic brand Sugar Rings.
They're a Gucci bag, and we're a Gucci bag you buy from a street vendor with vastly inferior stitching.
Don't buy a Gucci bag.
Why do you have a purse?
A Louis
They're
bag.
all like Spider-Man, and you guys are like Turkish Spider-Man.
They're the Ding Dong.
Turkish Spider-Man? That's a thing?
You are a dildo.
I don't care who's David Lee Roth and who's Sammy Hagar. It's still fucking weird that there are two of everyone, and I'm still hot for teacher.
I've been able to corroborate certain
Who's
aspects
teacher?
of their story.
What?
In my investigation on Sidewinder, I found records of another gulch of Reds and Blues. This gulch was tagged as a prototype, but I don't know what for.
You found that on Sidewinder, huh? That's where you met up with that bounty hunter.
Well, yeah, we crossed paths.
Did your path have a sign that said, "Follow me to Lavernius Tucker"?
Whoa, take it easy. I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, fucking right. I bet that made great TV. You're damn right it did. Oh, I just wish I had a jib for that big no! Maybe we could schedule some reshoots?
Jax.
Oh my God.
Super awesome of you guys. That was sarcastic. Come on, let's get out of here, Simmons.
I'm not Simmons, I'm Gene. He's Simmons.
Are you sure?
I understand why he's
man.
Gene.
You've known me for years.
Because
yeah,
Simmons' first name is Dick
the Blues and
and
Reds are
opposite.
moving out on an errand, but you all should make yourselves at home while we're gone.
What errand?
Our cloaking device is failing. We need to pick up some parts from an unmanned mining rig.
And let me guess, you need the help of your shining star of hope.
Oh, that'd be excellent. Sarge is already one of us after all. I mean, he's joined us. I mean, he's coming along.
Well, count the rest of us in.
Wow.
Well, I think it's a great
Terrible idea.
I can...
Not you, us. Let's go, Simmons.
Oh,
don't care.
They're gonna leave the report.
Exit. Let's try to make this quick. We need some electronics to fix our cloaking device. This rig is fully automated, so we don't expect to encounter any forms of enemy resistance.
What about evil plants?
I've ordered my men to switch to
That
blue
nice
to
blue.
avoid confusion. Caboose and Loco are having some trouble with that.
Yeah, they weren't the only ones.
Yep, I've just said it's getting a little hard to follow. Wrong side, Caboose. I think he's talking to you. Why are you all blue?
Okay.
Westworld.
Westworld? What's
To
Westworld?
business. Gene has uploaded Loco's requests into your HUD. Now let's break up and see what we can scrounge around. This could also be a chance for us to get to know each other.
I suggest we break into groups of 2 to maximize efficiency. I suggest we start a counterclockwise search pattern from the top of the base down. That's a great idea. I was just about to suggest it.
Why don't you marry
Tucker,
each
you
other?
Partner up?
Whatever.
Great, let's go.
Interesting.
Missing
I always
Griff.
say a Marine without a code is like a car without a road. Fascinating. I always say the best defense is a really tall fence. You don't say. I always say a good soldier is like a rolling boulder. Well, I'll be. I always say a mantra a day keeps death at bay. Hot dog. I always say the only good Griff is a dead Griff. What's a Griff?
Who's Griff? What's a
Oh,
Griff?
yeah. You don't have an orange one, do you? Consider yourself
Yeah, why don't
lucky.
they have an orange
Better
one?
off without any annoying orange in your life.
Annoying Orange. That's it. That's that old
So,
YouTube channel.
How do you feel
Never
about
watched it, but I've heard about it.
strawberry yoo-hoo?
Really? But you guys are like twins.
We are not. I'm nothing like that Gene guy. He's so much of a busybody, nerdy, goody two-shoes.
Yeah, man, you just
That's
described yourself.
literally you. Yeah.
Shut up.
Well, how would you describe yourself, Simmons?
Not like him. Ugh. His voice is so annoying. Scientifically
Sounds
speaking, I think
just
we
like
should
you.
split into pairs and maximize efficiency. I don't sound anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Denial.
I can't even imagine what those idiots are talking about.
How do I possibly choose? Both are big and thick and fill me to my navel. But probably Dostoevsky. I find resonance in his perspective that a person is never simply the product of external forces.
We can debate causality until we're both stiff in the earth, but it won't change the fact that Tolstoy was the more endowed.
An endowed vision of the bourgeoisie. Mundane, flaccid, and frankly overrated.
You are shafting my man, Donut. However, I must say...
Is that
after
Miles?
the discourse, I've grown soft around these uncultured Philistines.
That is
Let's
Miles.
use our mouths until the things that are hard turn to putty in our hands.
Ah, Emile Zola, you are well-read.
Well, I certainly didn't
They're
just
talking
blow my
about,
wad on the Russians.
Like, yeah, Russian government, politics, and communism.
Great. Is that everything you need? Oh, yeah. Got all sorts of awesome stuff in here. I can fix a vortex capacitor and have enough multicasting
Wait,
electric coils to
Loco's
supply
smart?
fields for sure.
Of course he is.
What? Did you get any of that, Simmons?
I understand Lopez better than I understood that.
Loco's got a bit of a knack. If he says he's got it, he's got it.
Mad scientist, huh?
That's interesting.
Technically, he'd be a mad engineer, unless he goes around testing hypotheses all day long.
God damn. I can't believe I have to hear this shit in stereo now. You know, I was thinking, it's great that you're all safe, but maybe we should try to get
Where's
a word of
Bucky?
warning to your freelancers as well. Where are they? Knowing them? They're probably in the middle of some spectacular acrobatic fight scene. Kicking
probably
and punching
doing
and flying
nothing.
through the air. Awesome music playing. Man, I can just picture it now.
Well,
Well, they're on a
this
beach.
isn't completely horrible.
No, it is not.
Retirement? Okay. Also, I know that there's supposed to be, like, end credits in some seasons. I'm not sure, like, when that's supposed to be a thing. Yeah, there's nothing there. I don't know when that's supposed to start. And there's Blake again, and then Knuckleby, and the Geist. I'm sorry, was that called It's Also a Gun?
Hello, Carolina.
Sorry, must have spaced out. Any luck?
No sign of Agent Illinois. This is definitely
Illinois?
his place, though.
How can you tell?
Whoa.
Really takes you back, huh?
Sure
In
does.
Illinois?
You two look cozy.
Pretty sure I hit him for doing that.
Seems our friend left
Yeah,
in a hurry.
sounds about
The only
right.
thing missing from the place is his armor.
But where did he go?
No note. Your guess is as good as mine. Good call on finding him here, though.
What do you remember about Agent Illinois?
Demolitions expert. He wasn't top tier, but he was a crack shot with a rifle.
I mean out of armor.
Oh, I never knew him.
Illinois was always different. He wasn't ambitious
state is pretty
or
different.
competitive like the rest of us. He didn't fight for an AI or screw over his friends to get placed higher in the rankings. Instead, he was doing a job and dreaming of the life after. Of an island chain that stretched around an entire planet. A shack by the water with a bar full of spiced rum and a tiny red sailboat.
Oh, he got his dream.
I didn't realize you two were close.
We weren't. He and York were drinking buddies, though.
Oh.
I heard all about it hanging out with them.
It took him right back
York,
to York. It still makes me sad.
This must reopen some old wounds. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I think York was my chance at a fresh start. I threw it down an elevator shaft.
You're being too
Yes,
hard on
you did.
yourself. You've changed over the years. I've seen it myself.
I've grown from being a dishonorable killing machine to an honorable killing machine. That's quite the journey.
Well,
It's an
it's
improvement.
never too late to start over again.
Do you really believe that, David?
Well,
His name should be George.
I don't know if rock singer is really in your future.
Oh, God. Somebody says we're going to
But
hear
yeah.
her sing later in the season.
It was fun to watch them squirm, though, wasn't it?
I changed my mind. You are evil.
Oh, my God. Is her singing that bad?
All I have left from York.
She still
from
has it.
Freelancer. Just this and my armor.
You don't have to
Don't do that.
What about
Don't do
starting
that.
over?
Terrible idea.
You don't have to destroy the past to have a future.
Whoa.
Take off your suit.
What?
I got an idea. Take it off.
Okay, that's a little forward.
No, not like that. The recovery beacons, that's the key.
Excuse me?
Every suit that belonged to Project Freelancer was special. They all had recovery beacons in them so agents could be located if they were ever in distress. Personally, I didn't like the idea of walking around with an active tracking device.
So you
Oh.
turned ours off, I remember.
Well, maybe that's why we're still around. Whoever's been tracking down freelancers has a way of following the beacons.
So we turn ours back on and lure the hunters here?
Unless you have a better idea.
Wouldn't that be a little suspicious?
Can't say I do.
So?
Are you going to turn around?
Ah, yes. Sorry.
Swash. Wow, that was an immediate response. Oh, wait, no. Wait,
oh,
huh? What?
man, you are not going to believe this.
Mercenaries?
Nope.
No.
Space
Worse.
pirates?
Dumber.
Don't tell me. The reds and blues?
It's twice as bad as that.
Twice as bad.
Let me guess, Sarge built robot versions of everyone.
Guess again.
I'd really rather not.
Fine. Wash, Carolina, meet Temple, Surge, Loco, Robo Spaghettio, Bucket,
Lorenzo.
Lucky, whatever.
Bucket.
And Donut 2.0.
Washington, Carolina.
Cronut.
It's an honor to meet you both.
What?
Why are they there?
Heck.
Can you explain why there's
Heck,
two
really?
of everyone?
They're from another gulch. That's why they look like us. Look, the whole story is long and complicated, and we need to get out of here ASAP. You really fucked up activating your beacon. That's how they're tracking us down.
We were counting on it. We're luring them here.
Well, lucky for you, we can do the same thing.
Yeah, lucky.
From our perspective, we set a trap, and you all fell in it.
Well, your trap wouldn't have worked anyway.
Exactly.
The UNSC has a nasty habit of nuking from orbit first, asking questions later.
The UN.
How do you know that?
Oh, big surprise. You guys haven't figured out what's going on yet. Score another for Team Tucker.
You have.
Tucker, you're an absolute moron.
Live. If you come with us, we'll explain everything.
That's quite a story.
Temple only left out the part where Sarge fell in love with himself, and Simmons realized he can't stand his own reflection.
What about the reporter? Did she leave?
No, she's around here somewhere.
We've been keeping her on a don't-need-to-know basis.
But
Can't
don't
trust the
need to
press these
know
days.
basis.
Why not? She seemed perfectly trustworthy to me.
Well, we don't, know what her agenda and stuff is.
But Tucker, she can get the
When
real
she was
story
talking
out.
to
She publicizes this insane plot by the
Kimball.
UNSC to kill the ex-agents of...
And sim troopers. We're people too.
If she can get the story out,
Sim
it's
troopers are
game
people, too.
over.
There's no easy way out of this. This ends with us taking the fight to those that would see us all
You have a
dead.
death wish, don't
This
you?
ends in violence.
What if it didn't have to?
They killed your friends.
They have church.
And they need to be brought to justice, but what if for once it was in a courtroom or a court-martial and not at the end of somebody's knife?
Are you feeling all right?
Our adversaries are too powerful. If we come at them
You
now
feeling
with just
all right?
accusations, they're gonna turtle up and ride it out. They're looking for us. They're poking their head out of their shell, and I aim to chop it the fuck off.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Tucker,
Strategizing can wait.
how do you go
till
from a
breakfast
lovable
at
character to this?
And breakfast is...
fish.
Ah.
Sorry.
Man, I'm gonna puke if I eat one more fucking fish.
Hey, it's not like there's any cows or chickens swimming around our underwater base.
Lair?
Anyway, how about I give our guests the grand tour?
Just through here.
Elevators?
Sorry about the
Okay.
mess.
You wanted to show
No,
us
it's not an
what?
elevator.
We've just gathered some
Maybe that is an
relics
elevator.
from Project Freelancer. I thought you both would appreciate the collection.
How do you have these?
Oh, let me get the lights.
Whoa. Are those all
Recognize
armor?
anyone?
Oh man, that's Agent Arizona's armor, isn't it?
In Maryland.
How did they
There's
get that?
Alaska.
Oh, I think you need to check your plumbing. That smell.
That's not sewage.
Those are...
I
Their
don't
bodies are-
think these are just suits of
Are they
armor.
dead?
What? That's...
You.
Guilty.
What did you do to them?
I killed them. I murdered them.
Murdered.
Set my vengeance free upon them, and it felt so good. But not half as good as this feels.
Well, if it's a fight you want...
Then I think we can oblige.
They don't have an AI
never
anymore.
best you in a fight. And anyway, don't they say that revenge is a dish best served frozen? My greatest fear is that you would know me, Carolina. That you'd recognize my voice and the game would be up.
Carolina...
Wait.
I can't...
Wait.
I can't move either.
Wait, Carolina would
I'm
recognize
locked.
him?
The armor lock technology was salvaged from Project Freelancer. Fate is not without irony. And the past is not without its just dessert.
Why would Carolina know
That
you?
yarn about the UNSC? They're not really killing freelancers.
Of course not. I am.
Why?
Because of what you did to us. For what she did most of all. The record for staying alive in this room, locked in your armor, is 8 days and 11 hours.
It's not
I
bad.
know you've always
Wait, really?
been the most competitive of the freelancers, Agent Carolina. So do try to do better for me.
The Reds and Blues will come looking.
The Reds and Blues will be dead before they even miss you. So long, Agent Washington. No!
Notice how one of them,
Carolina.
some of them are in like fighting stances when they got frozen. So that means they figured it out. Wow. Okay. So I guess Wash and Carolina have some, they're going to spend some time talking over the next couple days. 8 days? 8 days without like water? I mean, you can go like, I think, what is it, like 2 weeks without eating? You can only get like 3 or 4 days without water. Maybe their suits might help with that. Whew. Wow. That's how did he lure the other freelancers in there? Are we gonna see that? I want to see that. I want to see which ones caught on and how long it took them to realize what was going to happen. Because some of them did, and they started fighting. He's actually going to kill the Reds and Blues? Oh, come on now. He's actually doing what I said everybody always does. And they underestimate the Reds and Blues. And they always lose somehow. Plot armor, maybe? Who knows? But they fell right into the trap. So what was the point of the electronics in the cloaking device or whatever they were talking about? What was the point of that? What is their goal? What are they going to do? And where is their Griff? Is their Griff hanging out with real Griff and they're just being lazy doing nothing, possibly? I'd like to see what Griff's up to. Everybody said that he was going through a divorce and they gave him the option of taking like a year off. He only took a couple months off though. That was actually really good of them. And I did hear about the whole Joel thing, and that's super unfortunate. I'm not going to say who's in the wrong and who's in the right. It's just sad that after, what is it, like 17, 18 years and being a founder of the company that he's no longer with them and that things are going to change. That's unfortunate for the shows that we watch and everything, but I'm not going to get into that. I just hope that you enjoyed this video. I was right for not trusting the Blues and Reds from the get-go, and I mean, I was right. But I hope we find other freelancers. That'd be nice. That guy's kind of like creating a collection of corpses, and that's kind of serial killer-ish. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely did. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see more from me. I'd greatly appreciate that. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, cue the music.
We were playing as soldiers, making swords.